White snow, ice cold. Perfect title to describe chapter 3 perfectly, and not only to the environment, but to the enemy as well. Most of the little enemies are either frozen or waiting for you to come by before attacking. Some are just standing still in the middle of the road, like frozen ice. I would think they would move around to generate some heat in their body to maybe warm up a little, but nah, they're standing completely still, taking in all that cold, all that Febreze. One good thing though, they're not too difficult to fight, which is great. The environment is way better compared to chapter 2 in my opinion as well. I really like the desert, but the trail that you make while running in the snow is so pure, so crisp, and it feels way more appropriate for this setting. Story-wise, we get to meet up with a character that was part of the party, the main party of Journey to the West, and having him as a partner to fight with is so cool. The bosses also have really cool design, and the fights themselves are very well made and really fun. Except one boss. One boss pissed me off to oblivion, but we'll get into that later. Anyway, thank you very much for clicking back on this video and coming back to watch. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so we start off by just running through the environment, being amazed by how beautiful everything looks, just taking it all in. When suddenly, this monkey on the rooftop throws a fruit to wake this guy up. These are the frozen enemies I was talking about. From here on, we'll be encountering them fairly often, so I'll just give a brief description about them. This one is woken up by the monkey, but the other ones will not be. Most of the time, they're in groups of other frozen bodies that will not wake up and break easily to give you some will. Now when you're done with this fight, you'll be on your own to find out which one can be woken up. The ones that can be woken up are found with a sword or a weapon nearby them. It's very easy to tell, but if this is one of the first few games that you played because you wanted to jump on the hype regarding Wukong, I'll give you a little cheat code. If you're still not able to tell which one will fight and which one is going to wake up when looking at the group, even though, you know, there's probably going to be a sword right next to them, press down on the right analog stick on your controller or middle mouse button for default PC keybind. That will lock you right onto the enemy that will wake up, and that's all you have to do. Once you've done that, just go beat his butt. Simple, right? Not before long, we come to our first boss, and guess who it is? The same troll that we met earlier. Oh, do I fight him? We're on boss mode already. Having gone through my little training arc doing all the side stuff in chapter 2 had to offer, it made this beginning fight a breeze. He attacks pretty slow, and all of his moves are predictable. And because of that, we took him down within a couple of minutes. That's definitely not the end of him. My man just went invisible and ran away. That's not the end. I love it. Oh, how right I was. It kind of reminded me of a boss from another game. But anyways, we go through the beautiful scenery. Yes, I can't stop glazing the map. Leave me alone. And we soon encounter a weird chicken that turns me into a bird, and we fly away to a special location. Oh yeah, that's something here.
吃斋念佛，诵经打坐，又有几个真的心如止水、清净无为？你看看，这大风大雪的，还要这么拼命，一定也是为了那个玩意儿。哼！你来之前，我算过一卦，你猜猜写的是啥？动不如静，有财无命。哼！既要送死，也不拦你。叫西天土地在此恭迎天命人。
What is happening? It's making me fly on its own.
中的小庙没？那里面便藏着你要的东西。趁此地的主人不在，快快取走，切勿停留。
That was cinematic and cool. Cinematic and cool. Just like the next boss we're gonna fight.
Ha 好得很，好得很。他还记得你的味道。那猴活着的时候，只知四处求人，哭哭啼啼；死了还祸及子孙，引得你们一个个送上门来。我这大包都快装不下了。 康金龙，你法性已通，出来帮为师试试他的成色。看看这只猴子是否够格做我的弟子。
Oh my god, it actually is a dragon! That temple doesn't exist. Remember when I said after my little training arc, the first fight of this chapter was so easy? Well, that extends to only there, I'm afraid. Because what happened next is... Okay, maybe I didn't die that much, but he was still annoying AF to deal with. Every time I die, I had to run up to him from the shrine all across the lake. During the fight, he flies away so damn much that I have limited amount of chances to hit him. His dumb tail attack, that was easy to dodge, but that's in hindsight. It was so annoying at the moment. At the end, you already saw I did beat him. So let's get back to the cutscene.
"就别想再轻易涅槃。
After the evil monkey shoved his sword down the screen, we ended up in a place called Padago, which is like a prison of some sort. This place is annoying because you're trying to climb to the top, and if you're clumsy like me, you'll fall a few times to your death. I'm gonna beat everybody. I'm gonna beat everybody up. There's also a side boss here that you can fight to open up doors with blue seals on them. I didn't do it the first time I traversed this place because I couldn't find them, but I did came back later to do so. You also get into this rage form or rage atmosphere sometimes that lowers your maximum HP until you defeat these lantern things. It's not a bad thing though. They give you a ton of XP and totally worth your time. It gives you 1.6k? Sit still. No, where'd you go? Come back. Besides those things, there isn't really much to say about this place except it being really creepy and eerie the whole time. That's a good thing though. We took a bit to get out of here, but it wasn't too long before we encounter another boss at the top. Holy snap. Hey there, Captain Wise Voice, how you doing? What is that? Is that a laser? Oh my god. It might seem a little bit intimidating with the beam, laser, the size of the boss, but I assure you he's quite easy to beat. He has a big weak spot, and that will be the golden ball placed in the area in which his head should be. You can't attack it right away though, or anytime that you want, so you have to deal enough damage to his legs until he falls down. After that, you'll be able to attack the ball, and it does a massive amount of damage. If you're able to optimize your damage with smash, like a charge heavy attack, he would go down after you attack the golden ball 3 times, I'm pretty sure. Yes! That was an easy but sick boss fight. With him down, we have finally escaped Pagoda. We didn't fight any side bosses, but we did look around the terrain for treasures and materials like usual. Until suddenly... Oh, I fought you before. And just like before, he's just as easy. He didn't have any new moves to trick you yet, but he was easy, and afterwards, we get a new spell called Ring of Fire. This spell heals you and can be really helpful, except it replaces Immobilize, so we're just gonna have to put it in the vault for now since we all know how broken Immobilize is. It wasn't long before we encounter our next boss, and when I say wasn't long, I meant one hallway down. We didn't even get to our next shrine to replenish our gourd or mana, so of course I get my ass whooped. Cool and sick boss though.
元帅还是不肯归顺吗？再忍一时3刻，怕是就要化为能血了。
好妹妹，里面凉快得很呐，就等你进来与我一起双修了。
元帅说笑了。你若放下执念，我自然会劝师傅放了你，到时便可同修大道。
哎，我可消受不起。看来那老贼得了师兄的玩意儿，果然功力大涨，连你这东天小官都被训得服服帖帖。不过听这动静，天命人已平了塔下的惊喜。好妹妹，估着这金疙瘩要等不到你师傅来开喽。
这金挠是祖师爷的法宝， 小小天命人，如何破得了？你唤醒了龟将，你怎知这下面是他？
什么舍不得归不归的？刚刚闻到一股骚味，这味道好生亲切，忍不住敲锣迎接。
师父惜你父亲，饶你一命，让你在浮屠塔底清修，既不识相，小西天的极乐之境，怕是与你无缘了。
There's no way you throw me into a fight without letting me heal! Ah, yeah, there's just no way I win this. Not cool game. It was very cinematic, but from a gameplay perspective, what the fudge? I guess I could have healed from the shrine outside the temple before Kuzu, I mean, monkey fight, but who would have thought there would be a boss so soon? At least they didn't respawn me all the way back to the temple. And there's a shrine right next to the fight as well, so it's not too bad. I didn't go straight back in, however, and I wanted to look around. That little adventure led me to the Long from this chapter, the Cyan Long. Wow, we found a Cyan Long. Cyan Long is my favorite fight in regards to all the Longs so far because his fight was so challenging that it made me learn and come up with a specific strategy to beat him. After today, I guarantee you that if you have not beaten this man yet, you will after this video. Okay, so the way to beat him is very easy. All you have to do is follow these quick, simple steps. First, make some distance to where he's going to attack you with a flying spin attack. You'll know when he's about to do that attack because he'll put his sword behind his back. You'll get hit a couple of times at first until you get used to it, but it'll be very simple the moment you do. Next, wait for him to come down at you with his sword and be sure to dodge behind him to the right. That way you'll be ready to attack the moment he's done with his attack. After that, hit him with an auto combo of 3 light attacks and start the 4th one, but dodge before he finishes. You'll need the skill to finish a light attack combo after dodging to get the finishing blow after the dodge. He should be stunned one more time, which enables you to attack another 2 times. Be sure to back away by dodging either to the right or the left to avoid the lightning he puts down on the ground. The key to this fight is patience. You'll have to be mindful of when he's going to do a lightning swing with his sword. That move does a lot of damage. Be also wary of when he enhances his sword with lightning as well. He doesn't change his move, but they do extra damage. And he places down 3 lightning instead of 1 by the end of your combo. Now that was a bit of a tutorial for this boss. With all that in mind, you should be able to get him too, just like me right here. Goodbye, man. Goodbye. We get our treasure, and now it's time to face the pretty lady that bested me before. You're ready to dodge a lot of projectiles because she loves throwing lightning at you. Now that I think about it, most of the bosses in this chapter have some type of lightning effect or some type of lightning power that they love to use. But anyway, she's not too crazy once you get used to it. She does have a phase 2 though, and she transformed into a dragon randomly during the fight to start pulling moves off that was similar to the dragon fight at the lake. On my very last try, I was about to get cucked, but I cheesed it with the transformation and a little bonk to finish it off. BOW!
师傅果没说错，猴子最是冥顽，倒也无妨。这金脑休想打开！
Oh, it's him! It's the pig! No, it's not. Wow, that was a bit anticlimactic. It is the pig.
让开，让开！我呸！人不人，鬼不鬼的婆娘，不想想当年在天上，我几时拿正眼看过她？嗨，又是这个模样，毛脸毛眼，尖嘴缩腮，全仗着命大。 又是个哑巴，算了算了，正事要紧。这只老龟，我倒有几分交情。这黄眉老怪不同别个妖王，花果山那只老猢狲特地没我来处理，生怕你中了他的算计。他和我说，只要凑齐6根，便能救活大师兄。哼，我且信他一回。 我先去叙叙旧，你四处查看一番。
Yeah, we're joined by the pig from the main party of Journey to the West, and it's so cool. He tells us to meet him at the very end of the island, which by the way is not an island, but the back of a turtle, to move on to the next area. I thought this might have been the end of chapter 3, so I went back to get some unfinished business taken care of. Remember when I said that in Pagoda, there are blue seal doors that you can't open until you have actually taken care of a side boss? You can find the side boss at a drop down just behind the upper pagoda shrine. This side boss is weird AF because he only attacks with lasers. He doesn't attack you with like any arms or legs or anything. And he also summons 4 other crystals to constantly shoot out lasers as well. It's not too difficult, however. I took care of him, got all the loot from the blue seal doors, and went back to the pig.
龟老弟，这么多年被封在这鸟不拉屎的地方，苦了你了。你放心，等靠岸了，我一定上去先砸了那小破庙，给你和蛇兄弟报仇。
He just threw us off.
这石头，活着死了，都不如变回石头疙瘩。你呀，空长了许大年纪，耿耿业业的成何体统？哎呀，知道。哎呦，别哭了，老师在这候着，我去看看你那兄弟怎样了。
Am I going with him? He's fighting with me? That's cool. First thing I did after traveling to the near area is go around and explore before going to the main path. During that, I found another dragon to fight, but this time I had a companion with me. He made it much more easier because he would drag the dragon's attention away from me to give me some breathing space, or to charge up a smash attack. He would also heal me as well if I got low enough. The end cutscene after this dragon was defeated didn't even have the pig in there, so I'm pretty sure this was a little kind of cheese strat that I pulled off. But after defeating him, he gives us a very important side quest that can be completed. That side quest reward will let us travel to a secret area to upgrade our armor, but that's for later. For now, we head back to the main path to continue the story. We met up with the monk kid and he told us to look around and pray to Buddha statues in order to find the right path up the mountain. We listened to him and found 4 Buddha statues, praying to every single one of them. He then advised us to open our eyes to see Buddha, but we don't see anything, so he teleports to the top of the mountain. I'm guessing that either he's trying to say you have to reach enlightenment to see Buddha, or he is Buddha. Haven't figured that one out quite yet. The pig got into a little temper tantrum and said he'll meet me at the top, so now we're back to ourselves. After that little sidetrack, I went up the mountain through a built path until I meet this psycho. Oh, this creep. This boss is pretty creepy, but there's a new mechanic to fight him, so it's really fun. He mostly do frost damage and will let you get a couple of hits in before blocking the rest of your attack with his blade. The sound of when he blocks your attack is so satisfying, and it reminds me a bit of Sekiro when you parry in that game. There's also a break meter on top of his health for his weapon too, so overall really well designed boss. I took him down, but it wasn't quite over just yet. What just happened? Oh, he just ran away. The little fudger just ran away. He ran away, but I can assure you, by not too far. We encounter him again just on top of the mountain, where it's more cinematic to continue our fight. This fight is similar to the one in the cave, except he has a phase where he takes apart his weapon and starts dealing poison damage instead of frost. It was also a bit more annoying fighting him up here because of my PC and this area lowered my frames, but since he's not a big boss or anything, we beat him without any issues. Be ready to see these non-side bosses more often because there's a couple more of them. I told you that there was a boss that really pissed me off, right? Well, he's up next. This boss is called Non-Able, and the reason for that is probably because he's not using his hand in the first phase of the fight. The annoyance in this fight is not because it's hard, it's because he loves doing combos that last forever. He delays all of his attacks. Like, I mean, just take a look at this. Bruh, that combo lasted 15 seconds. Most annoying boss so far besides the literal boss since chapter 2. His phase 2 is even worse, believe it or not. Man is punching the air and then a second part of the attack comes through that will catch you off guard. Such an annoying boss. I wouldn't even be this mad if there was a shrine next to him, but the closest one is down the mountain, so I have to run back up every single time I lost. Even though I didn't die that much, it made every single attempt so painful because of that reason alone. But in the end, I persevered and gained victory over him. Die! Thank God. We're near the end now regarding bosses in this chapter. Only a few more to go. This chapter focuses mainly more on exploration, I feel like. So most of the time, You're just running around looking for stuff if you want to leave no stone unturned. The next boss we go up against is another captain of the Pagoda prison, and he's very similar to the boss on top of the prison in terms of you needing to wail on him until he falls down, and then you heavy attack him. His main attack is shooting out pools of blood and holding missiles of blood, but they're pretty easy to dodge, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you. It didn't take much effort, and he went down pretty easily. Just go down, man. Next up is another non-type boss. We got non-peer up on the bat. I'm not even gonna put much effort into explaining what he does or how his fight is because it's the easiest out of all the non-ones. The entire fight was just me trapping him into a corner with auto combos until he disappeared off my screen. We're finally at the final stretch. We walk up the long ass stairs in this temple, open the main gate, and
很久以前，我与金蝉子还是同门。他是个认真的人，看不得灵山从来祥光瑞霭，山下却遭着苦困天灾。他说：“凡诸众生皆有慧根，何以只有你我高高在上，其他人就只配磕头烧香？”我说，因为他们不如你我。后来，他犯了大错，重入轮回，又收了几个徒弟，可结果如何？徒弟死的死，逃的逃，连他自己也躲了起来。要我说，这些去取经的都是废物。信什么狗屁如来？不如我自己来！
借鉴未来，为何不败
oh snap. I'm pretty sure you were just talking about the mug, right? This fight is just as easy as any other big slow enemy fights. He swings his mace with lightning, you dodge it until his combo string is finished, and you combo him until he falls. Very simple, very easy stuff. Yeah, that did not feel like a phase. Like the full fight. Wait, was I not supposed to win that fight? This is what that is?
本作这大宝正是为迷途之准备，一切进去，勿上一物。
你这笨货也被那老贼抓到了！这大宝
比以前邪门多了，竟养出了此等厉害妖物。估摸老贼借了大师兄的道行，把这破袋子又缝补了一番。练习生，先杀出去再说。
This right here is technically the second phase of the whole final boss fight sequence. We meet the monkey again that has been easy the first 2 times, but he changed up a bit for the final fight. Man grew some wings and now he's ready to be an actual final boss fight. Most of his attack now is range and he can't be stunned that easily to get free damage in. When you get him to half HP, he summons the other 2 clones to gang up on you. Luckily, however, the pig joined us in this fight, so the clone focused on him and I just fought the main guy till he was down. Okay, that was sick. Oh, I'm actually playing him. We turn into the wild, crazy monkey, and we get put in this weird little sequence where we have to go through and meet the fat monk at the end. It's a very cool set, and I hope there's more of these in future chapters. We finally get to the end and we start the boss fight. This fight is very simple, but unfortunately I had to figure out a strat to beat him. Normally this would have been easy without much effort, but because I was coming home from work, the tiredness got to me a little. The strat to defeat this guy is when you first get in there, charge up a heavy attack to at least 2 focus, then auto combo him until you build up to at least level 3 focus, while dodging any attack he throws at you. He will turn into gold at some point and you won't be able to damage him with auto attacks or if you have level 2 or level 1 smash attacks. So you're gonna have to have level 3 smash attack ready to knock him out of it instantly, rendering that mechanic basically useless in this fight. He'll also be teleporting throughout the arena as well. Every time he teleports, it's another free level 3 or 4 smash since all he does is yap after that. After that attack goes through, be sure to have rock solid because he's gonna try to step on you with lightning foot. But rock solid denies that and gives you more chances to attack. There's also 2 cutscenes in the fight that will trigger once he gets slow enough. Oh, another one? After the second cutscene, he will most likely charge up, sucking in all the gold around him, and then unleashing a lightning attack. You can avoid it by running far away from him, but if you like speedrunning, you can just use a vessel item to knock him over. But that's about it. He's not complicated at all once I realized all of those things, and he went down way faster than a yellow wind sage. You're dead, buddy! Finally! Jesus Christ!
早就看穿了你的下场，只要你还在为他人而战，迟早也会死在他人手上。黄梅只为自己。我没输，我不会输。只要再用一次的猴子的宝贝。
这孽畜早先拐了我的宝贝下界，又借大圣之力把我的后天戴尔变成了销魂夺魄的血宝，还化作我模样，假我之名诓来了许多旧仇，一心逞能报复。
大肚皮，我早该猜到是你。
恕罪，恕罪。
哼，拐你一次我信，拐你2次，猪都不信。
我也不信，谁知这孽畜胆子这么大。我本要亲自收他，不料2位施主先到，不能。你自是福大命大，而他年纪轻轻，竟如此了得。这回或许没看错人。
莫讲这些不帮衬的话。你那黄眉小儿失足淹死是小，大师兄的东西若是丢了，再找寻起来就难了。
你那9齿钉耙，且借我用用。
师兄此番下界，倒是去了好久。说人话。
这回我又赢了，金蝉子。
祸乱人心，道果为因。师兄如此执着输赢，可笑，可悲。
若不能赢，还长什么因果人心？
石猴不过自封齐天，那司庆童儿却敢自立宗庙，自封世尊。亏得你佛心坚忍，勇猛无惧，竟抵住了他的引诱。那些个星君魔将、高僧大能，一个个乱了性情，坏了道心，真是因为放不下心中的偶像。你一路迎霜冒雪，可曾嗅到使人痴心破灭的味道
？Damn, this game, the ending cutscene never ceased to amaze. Overall, the chapter was very fun and the boss fights were very unique as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.